What up, y'all? What's happening, y'all? I'm back. It is 1:30 my time, 2:30 Eastern. A little bit of volatility coming in, man. I was ready to buy some puts. That's why I came back to my desk. And we see a big old green candle. Biggest candle of the day. It looks like biggest green candle of the day. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Welcome back. You got some puts, Henny? Nice, nice. I was about to, although look, this green candle's getting sold off. So puts aren't out of the equation yet. I didn't listen to Joe. I don't know what he said, but yeah. So I just now sat down. Looks crazy. I'm gonna see if I can find some information and news on basically what came out of his mouth. So. No problem, Denise. Thanks for being here. He's still talking. Yeah, he's talking feel good stuff, so we'll see. XLK has still got a little red there. Just kind of look around here, see what's tracking. XLF, that's the reason why SPY hasn't dumped yet. Still propping it up. Q's took a big dive. They went from 334 all the way down to 332. Rode the 8 EMA all the way down, and now it's bouncing off the 8, coming down. So let's see if we can get a little more downside here before we get in some puts. Nice stuff. Nice, Chris. Nice, Chris. Yeah, he's not gonna say too much, I don't think, so. Yeah, all right. He's attacking Wall Street. All right. So let's see what this big old green candle that shot up. Curious. My finger's still on the puts. I don't know. I feel like we're going to touch the POC. I don't know. VIX went up there and took a dive along with that big old green candle. So, awesome stuff. A little bit more red coming here. A little bit more red. Let's fill the gap. That's what I'm talking about, Chris. Let's fill the gap. Let's go down to 418. Come on. You're welcome, Julie. Thanks for being here. That's all. I want y'all to learn some patience. It's all right. There will always be an entry, even if you have 2 days of not doing anything. You'll always have an entry. Tell me about it, Howard. Tell me about it. Coming in late, what puts everybody loading up? June 1st, 416 puts right now. I've currently got the order form typed up in my OM Only's place, so all I got to do is hit enter, and we are in. So y'all be ready. If this does move, I have a feeling it'll be quick if it does start moving. So we'll see what happens. Q's starting to get a little red here. XLF. We need a sell off from XLF. We can come down to this 437.64 level. That'd be pretty awesome. That'd be pretty awesome. All right, there's a little bit selling off the green. Let's see what happens if we could dip further. We could dip further. Come on. Yeah, the whole politics thing, if we want to discuss politics for the sake of SPY, I'm good with it. But when we start getting into talking, like, there's no need. Trump needs to be in this conversation right now. So all that's going to do is lead to bad conversations. I'm 5 for 5 this week, so protecting my profits like a dragon hoards gold. I'm with you, Chris. I think I'm 3 for 3 this week. I've only taken 3 plays. 4 plays, actually. Did I take 4 plays? Let's go look at my trade log. Yeah, 4 plays this week, so I'm 4 for 4. I'm perfectly fine with protecting that money, baby. Yeah, I'll take that all day long. All right, so we do have volume. Look at this. So we finally have some volume coming into play here. Finally. This green candle that just wicked up, or that popped, still is finally getting sold off here. See what happens. Can you repeat the order you have already? June 1st, 416 puts. June 1st, 416 puts, yeah. OM, if you got a sec, please take a look at the gaming channel in Discord. Posted a pic you might like of my monitor right now. Yeah, I'll take a look. Oh, man, that's a big one. That's real nice. I'd want like 2 of those. That's nice. Beautiful. All right, if I see any weakness, I will buy these at a second, and I will cover them in a second as well. So if I see this big old red candle, just take out these lows. I'm in puts. If I lose money, so be it. I'm predicting downside here. As long as I take out the bottom under aggression, like under volume. I don't want a little trickle. If I see, whapa, I'm taking a puts as soon as I can. And I'll be out just as fast, too. So I'm waiting for the flush. XLF right now, still teeter-tottering along. Still teeter-tottering along. Little selling volume there. I know I'm not using my hotkeys. I know. XLK at the bottom of the range here, got this red candle forming. The Qs right here as well. So it wants this POC, baby. It wants the POC, the point of control. Let's bring it down on the 5-minute chart right here. 418.86. That's where we consolidated yesterday. That's where it looks like we're headed down. We're below the afternoon range. So we broke through it. We came back through, rejected, came back through again. Unless Biden says something crazy, I still have the belief that we have a little downside in us today at this point in time. How's everybody doing? How many we got people with us this afternoon? Probably not many, right? 106 people. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. You can see the new thumbnail. That's thanks to Luca Armad. Awesome stuff. He's trying to sprucing up our online presence, our YouTube presence. It's about there. Yeah. POC is pretty much right there on the afternoon close. So. All right, here we go. Testing the lows again. Can we break through? Can we break through? 2 mouse clicks and I'm in this position. Yeah, I changed to 416. 416 puts. Here, I'll update it. Watch list updated. All right, here, let's take a look. Q's got a little red coming in there. That's cool. Let's go to the 3. Uh-oh. Little selling off here on the XLF finally. Let's see if we can get a downturn on the XLF and bring down SPY. Let's see. Volume, babes, please. Yeah. Oh, that got bought up. Little green forming. Yeah, I believe there is a link to it in the resources about my setup in TradingView. Yeah. A little bit of, got these double greens right here. VIX is increasing. Look at that. VIX is up to 16.96, up from 16.5, and increasing. And SPY is still holding. Oh, thank you. Someone beat me to it. Yep. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Not yet. It will be today, though. The tracker will be today, I promise. Just waiting for the break. Is it going up or down, up or down, up or down? That's what we're asking ourselves right now. So we're starting to form this little downward trend for a while here, and on the 5-minute chart, riding the 8. And here, see if we could bounce off this 8. We played the 8 here and rejected it heading downward. I'd love to see it continue that trend into close. Got a little red here. No, I told if don't get mad at Howard, get mad at me if you want to get mad at someone. I told these mods to be strict. I do not want this to devolve into anything other than the intention. If you want to stretch the limits and talk about stuff outside of SPY on like off hours, I'm cool with it. But during hours, like there's 5,000 people in this room, it's only getting bigger. And if we start junking up the SPY room with a bunch of nonsense, you're not going to be able to read anything. So especially what was just posted. So. Yep. All right, little green after that little red candle here. Looks like it wants to test it again. I'm not liking the strength right here. It looks like it's forming to base up, which I do not want to do. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad you all agree with that. Yeah, that's kind of my motto, you know. All right, so the Qs wants to reject. Let's see if the Qs wants to reject the ADMA here, bring everybody down. Energy is starting to get a little bid. Just looking around everything. Not much going on. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah, Mike said we need that 30 years of experience indicator. You're telling me. All right, so the price action starting to curl up here. Let's see if we can get a sell-off on this little green candle. All right, so it looks like we're about to enter back into the range here. Snooze. Yep. All right, so here's a look at the chart zoomed out. We got the point of control way down here, which is right at yesterday's close. Oh, man. All right, we get a big old green candle forming on the SPY. You're going to take this thing back up, it seems. So, all right, well, unless something changes, it looks like puts are off for now, at least until we get some downward pressure. Energy is starting to rocket. B is up. Bonds are here. VIX are there and starting to drop. So things are appearing bullish. All right, let's post in the SPY Daily Sentiment Poll and see what y'all think is going to happen. All right, now we got some bid coming in here. Looks like, it looks like puts are off. This thing is got a little more volume coming into it in terms of spying. Things are starting to turn up. You might get a test here to the top of the channel. We'll see. All right, it's currently the last half of the last hour of the day. It's 419.47. Let's say above 420. Let's say all right. SPY sentiment poll is posted. Above 420, 419-ish, and then below 418. So let's see what happens. Yeah, big old buy on the XLF, man. All right, looks like this thing is going to continue on upwards. I think the bottom side is done for now, at least. We might have a reversal back into close, but for now, I would think that this thing is going to climb a little bit. Fingers off the buy button on puts. At least it looks that way. I just go by what's in front of me. I don't have a crystal ball. All right, here we go. More buying coming in here. Looks like we're testing the top of the range again. 5 minute, we're popping through the 34. A lot of buying volume coming in right now. So we've got a squeeze momentum. Oh, that's the 1 minute. I don't want that. I don't care about the squeeze momentum in the 1 minute. Doesn't mean anything. Here we go. 3 minute chart. Starting to trend towards bullish. Yeah, these days just aren't fun to trade, you know. Stuff like this. Blah. All right, coming up on the 3 minute, the 8 and 21 are about to touch, and let's look at the 5. Crossed over through the 8 EMA, which is not a good sign for puts, and then of course we're bouncing off the 34 right now. I don't know. I feel like we're going down lower. That's just a feeling, though, obviously. So right now, if you'd asked me 10 minutes ago, I'd say we're going down and touching the POC, if not lower. But right now, all this buying coming into play here. So XLF is finally starting to turn up. So that thing hasn't done anything, man. That's the reason why SPY is hanging on and Q's dumping and everything else is not. That's a scalp, folks. 68 seconds. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So a little bit of buying action coming to play here. Let's see if we can bounce off the 34 though and come back down. So how do you determine your 821s, 34s? I learned off of people smarter than me because I know they trade the same things. And, you know, I went and back tested stuff. I saw how the price manipulated was changed off of those EMAs, how it reacted as it approached them and touched them and ran through them, stuff like that. I hope tomorrow isn't Chop Fest. I like trading with confidence. You and me both, man. You and me both. So. That was just some selling pressure. Q's starting to roll a little bit. I don't know if Biden said something else or even if he's still talking, but Q's starting to roll a little. Not much. Let's see what SPY's doing. Little red. Bounce off the 34 on the 8 EMA. Let's look at the 15. All right. So on the 15-minute chart, we're currently right at the 34 and the 8, which is kind of, they're starting to sandwich everything together here. No, there's not a big difference. I'll show you. Here, I'll show you. Let's do a 9. Let's make that... Hey, what was that selling pressure? Let's make that light pink. Here you go. Hey, there's some selling pressure. What's going on? What's going on? All right, XLF, that's some red there. SPY, big sell-off there. Interesting. All right, now we're testing the bottom again. Interesting. All right, so we rejected the 8 EM, the 34 on the 5-minute chart, and it appears right on the 15. So something to watch, something to watch. I want to expand this time frame a little bit so we can get some. I don't want to expand this one. Big old red candle on the 5-minute chart. Interesting. All right, so yeah, look, Pure Football. I've charted the 9 EMA and the 8. I mean, they're one and the same. Look, I mean, you're not really going to see a difference off those. You're going to Nats butt it. Nats A it. If you are, so. All right, we are currently 3 minutes into power or sour hour. We've got our first little volatility of the hour. That big old red candle just sold off all the green. Where do we go from here? Speech is done. So here's my observation after that red candle. I'm in a glass case of emotions. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so right here, we've gone 1, 2, 3, tested the bottom of this range. We're glued right here. We keep popping back in the range and selling off. So, yeah, it's pretty much, you know, a standard cookie cutter canned speech from the president. You know, he's going to be the antithesis of Trump. Like, Trump was a controversial president. Biden is going to be very vanilla, not going to say very much at all. Every time, you know, not going to just get much out of him. And that's just the way he rolls with his press conferences. So. And right now, we're currently at the bottom of the range. Let's see if we break down a little lower. A little bit of buy up here on this red. But we rejected, if you go to the 5, we rejected the 34 on the 5. So I'll be watching this for a second rejection if we climb back up there. So, yeah. A little more rejection there, a little more selling coming in. Let's see here. 255 watts in the afternoon session. I love it. I love it. I'm glad y'all are here. And I'm just still watching. All right, puts in season if we cross 419 with confirmatory action. Yeah, so if we come down here and drop these lows under, like if we get another one of these red candles right here, like I'll drop some puts in, man. I'll drop some puts. So like if this thing comes down here and looks like this, I'll take some puts. I'll try to buy them as close to here as I can. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Not in yet. Not in yet. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? All right, let's look around real quick. K's dropping. The Q's are starting to roll a little. What we need is a big old red candle on the XLF. We need to come back down, and that will bring it down, baby. That will bring it down. Yep, see, I want this follow through, baby. I want it. I want follow through. I expect nothing, and I'm still disappointed. So, yeah, we're still waiting here. It's funny rooting for the market to tank. Well, you know, that's the thing, is that's the beauty of playing both sides of it, because you're just playing what's in front of you. And what you want to do is you're not necessarily rooting for the market to tank. You're rooting for a direction in your position. And right now we're loaded puts, and we want a position down. There you go. Howard just said it right. It's only a bear trap if you get in without a confirmatory price action. If you get in early. The Qs are starting to roll. They broke the lows, and now that's a bearish sentiment. When you start breaking session lows, that's different. So now we got here the next one for the Q is right there. So let's watch the Q do that stuff. That's session lows. Now let's go to SPY again. We just broke it for the third time. So we did it. We came down here. So we opened here. So we broke it a bunch this morning. 1, 2, and then we did it again 3 times. We tested it twice. We broke it. So things are definitely overall looking bearish. I'm going to go ahead and place my vote in the SPY daily sentiment room for the red. The red. Sounds like Mac from Always Sunny. Always plays both sides. That's right, man. No confirmation of black crosses. Yep. Well, let's go and switch to the 3 and watch that thing. Let's watch it on the 3 to give a little bit. Because look, volume's starting to come in terms of sellers. We do have some green right here, but it's turning to the red. Now, it's been super low on the squeeze Momo anyway. But, yeah. So we're below the point of control in the 1 minute. 3 minute here is right there. Massive red volume here on the 5 minute. I say that respectively. If we run to 400, I'm subscribing to the Patreon. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, so that green candle sold off, and here we go. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, hey, that's a big statement. That's a big statement. But if we ran to 400 today, I mean, yeah. All right, let's look. XLF getting a little red here. Maybe it bounces off the 8 and 21 like that. Q's down, selling off a little bit. Let's see if Q's can test the session lows. XLK is off. Let's go to, I already looked at that one. The bonds are increasing. VIX on the increase slightly. Currently at 2:11 in the afternoon my time, and it's got about 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 48 minutes left in the day. Nice and boring action. Nice and boring action. All right, a little bit of green. I feel like Chubbs from Happy Gilmore at the very beginning. He's like, it's all on the hips. That's good. It's all on the hips. Yeah. Uh-oh. Buying coming in. Coming in hot. All right, so all right, a lot of volume. Whoa, big old volume here on the 5 minute. Or move action, not volume, but price action. Just jumping up and down. It's crazy stuff. On the Qs here, it's got a good bounce. XLK, XLF. It looks like it wants to go up. Playing with my heart and my emotions. It's crazy. Oh, I'm glad, Keith. I'm glad you can learn something. I mean, these are good days to learn about, because these days do happen. These days are part of trading. Whether we like it or not, this is it's part of it. So, got to take something away from it, and patience is part of it. All right, coming up the 5 minute chart, we're looking at the, let's see if it rejects the 34 again or the 21. Why ignore the morning session? Does your system really not need those high lows? I mean, sometimes I do play the morning session. It just depends on my confidence in the plays. This morning, there was no clear direction. All right, this thing's starting to rage. Let's see if we jump off the 34 again. Yep. If we're able to make a profit on days like this, is that a good sign? Yeah, sure. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the morning session no longer matters. I see what you're saying. So after it starts the afternoon session, the morning lines don't no longer matter. So I delete those. I form the new ones, which are right here. So 34 should be resistance. All right, I like it. So 5 minute on the 34 EMA here, approaching that. And it looks like we're going to reject it again unless we get some upward movement. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Mike. I feel like there's always been a play, even on choppy days. I would, in recent memory, as in like the past few weeks, absolutely. Like this has just been a super boring week, and leading into Memorial Weekend, it is. It happens sometimes. It's part of it. I actually take pride in not playing this nonsense, and I don't feel too bad about it. Sure, there's some money to be made, but usually back in the day when days like this happen, I take a couple of days off. I just walk away, let this crap shake out. I don't even touch it. So, but I definitely want to sit here and I want to teach y'all little things about patience and stuff. So another little bounce off the 34, almost to the 34 on the 5 minute chart. Let's take a look at the 34 on the 15 minute. Rejected it again. Here, I'm going to delete the 8, the 9. I don't want that one on there. Okay, yeah, so almost rejected it again. So definitely resistance on the 34 EMA heading downward. Heading downward. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Every green candle's getting sold off, but every red candle's getting bought up. So we just have to wait for the resistance downward. The 15-minute chart is heading down. Y'all seeing the 34 EMA? If y'all are seeing that right here, the 5-minute chart. So we rejected it here. We almost approached it and rejected it here. And now we're just heading, selling off a little bit here and waiting for the next play down. XLF is still doing its thing. I don't care. Honey Badger. Gains are gains. 4% on puts. I like it. That's all you need. Hey, 4% is amazing on days like today. Don't go for 10 and 15s. Beat me by one click, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. XLF won't fall off with bonds and VIX down. More red coming in. Let's see if we get a bounce off the bottom or if we break through. June 1st, 416 puts currently trading for 61 cents each. And immediately bought up. Nice. Nice. So where is this thing going to go? We do have, like I veteran pointed out earlier, we do have a gap. We closed yesterday at 419.07. That's where yesterday's close was. We're heading that direction, but where are we going to get the bounce? We're glued to the bottom of the range here. So let's go back and look. So I remember the range was down here on the afternoon, and we were glued to the bottom of it. And then same thing over here. So on days that, what I'm looking for basically, I'm trying to formulate my thoughts. What I'm basically looking for is to get away from this bottom range if I'm going to take calls. So if this thing's going to fall, it's going to fall because we're sticking here. The buyers won't step in and bring it up. There's a lot of upward resistance on this 34. So yeah, the volume's definitely increasing going into the later half of the day. Let's look at the Qs. Qs are heading down. Big old red candle on the volume candles there. Can Squeeze Moto still fire on the last 30 minutes? Yeah. It all depends on the momentum. This day was like a frog in a frying pan. The stock price slowly decreased today, but no one noticed. Yeah. But the thing is, we're still in a very tight range, man. Like where we peaked this, or where we started selling off this morning was 420.40, and now it's 419.50. So less than $1 in between the high and lows. It's just slow little creep. Yeah, so I absolutely here's my absolute thought. My little crystal ball here. This is what I think. I think it's going to absolutely do this 100%. 100%. It's going to out and so that's what I think. I mean, I'm sticking to it. Y'all are crazy. Got him. Your loud clicks get away. I couldn't do it without the clicks. Yeah. Alrighty, here. What do we got? Let's start. Let's be serious. I won't joke around. I like to have fun. Sounds choppy. like the Forrest Gump speech. Yeah, yeah. Well, this is fun. So it's 2:30. We got 30 minutes left in the day. Yeah, thanks, Juan. Appreciate you being here. Go check those out. Let me know if you got any questions. You can always DM me directly if you need anything to clear anything up. So, just a live comedy. Yeah, a little improv for you. Yeah. Nemesis. Yeah, for sure. For $10, I will read a script that has to do with your particular profession. So you could turn the speakers on at your work, and your bosses will think you're listening to something productive about your particular profession. I'll read it out loud. Do you ever make fun bets like one contracted portfolio on another? Yeah, every now and then. At least not, I haven't done it in a while, but yeah. If I have a conviction about something and I just want to see how things play out, yeah. But I haven't done it in a while. I don't like to get into those habits. I mean, money's still money, even if it's one contract. Money's still money. It's still hard-earned profits. For $20, I'll take you over teaching my ninth graders for the day. Yeah, put me up on the screen. I'll teach some kids. It's like, what's up, kids? I'm gonna teach you a little something about life. Sit down, get out a notebook. Page 1. Life isn't fair. You are not special. I'm just kidding. Everyone's special. Everyone's special. Fun isn't YOLO. Negative. I don't do YOLO. I forgot what YOLO meant. $10 fun bet becomes a $10K woohoo bet real quick. You're unique like a flower, but he's not king. That's a nice point. That's a nice point, blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah. Chris, I had that up earlier. I deleted it though when I jumped off here. So yeah, that I'm the same thing. Whacked. Why would if you only live once? Why would you want to blow all your money at once? Like if it's like if I live forever, then I would want to throw all my money in one play because then I have enough time to get it all back because I live forever. But if I only live once, I want to be conservative with my money so it'll last me for that one play. I don't have enough time to get it all back. You're only here for like 60 to 80 years, depending on your level of fitness. Sometimes a little shorter. All right, so the Q on the 5-minute chart is following my rule of rejecting the 8 EMA. That what the SPY does. So look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Just all the way down. Kind of broke it there. Now it's rejecting. And let's see if the Qs can bring down the SPY. That'd be sweet. And remember, y'all, I do have to leave here in about 10 minutes to go pick up the kids from school. Got to do my dadly duties. Can't have the kids waiting there until like 3:30 and be like, hey, sorry, Daddy had to make some money. Daddy had to trade. In 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. Not yet. $300 people watching the afternoon session, man. I guess I'm saying some things right if I get 300 people to watch this snooze fest. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. If OM can wait all day to watch SPY move cents, his kids can do the same. No, you know the daughter's very excited. She got her money, and she wants to go buy herself a toy. So I told her that we would go out to the store and buy a toy when she got home. Then we do a little swimming. She loves swimming, so we'll go out back and swim. She probably get her a pool toy. We got her. It's funny. We got one of those little balloon launchers. Like it's like look like a slingshot. And it's like water balloons. She can sling balloons. So she's been launching them like 100 yards. It's pretty fun. So that's what we'll do. Just please don't say good stuff. Do I say good stuff too much? I'll try to say that. More green candles, back and forth. Got to get them into an after-school program until the market closes. Yeah. Hey. I had 3 YOLOs now of 3 little girls. That's funny. I grabbed puts at 210 Eastern, grabbed more at 89 cents. The red continue, ended up selling for a loss. Any idea what I missed at broke range? It is no volume. That's the problem. There's no follow through. We did get a little pickup here in the volume, but it's just there's no follow through. I almost pulled the trigger there. Like I was almost on the money, but I just didn't do it. And luckily here, I didn't have any much confidence. So. Y'all are funny. All right, so we got these green candles coming in here. And, is it going to lift off? Is it going to reject the 34? What's it going to do? Whoa, big green candles. Yikes, Amundo. Look at this thing. That's the Q. There's a SPY. Jumping up, busted right through the 34. And it's rolling. Holy smokes. And this is why I don't play the last part of the day. Unpredictable. A bunch of nonsense. Look at that. That thing's going crazy. Returning for the final minutes. We're back to the pump. XLF is starting to go exponential. XLE. Bonds are slightly up. VIX is down again, going down. Big old red candle engulfing that big green one. What is going on? What a bunch of nonsense. Thanks, Remix. Appreciate it. Y'all just be careful, that's all. Y'all just be careful. You know what can happen in the last 10 minutes, in the last 2 minutes. You're probably right, Toon. Yep. You could back test that. I'll tell you what, go back in charts and back test it and let me know what comes out. Adam. I made a grindingly slow 10% at about 1 Eastern time, super low volume, but the candles are showing me the drop. Took 25 minutes, moved 6 cents. Yeah, I remember that. You're funny, Gabriel. Yeah, crazy. I've been holding puts for 5 hours and the price hasn't changed. Yeah. Terrible. Welcome to the chop, boys. Welcome to the chop. This thing looks like it wants to rocket. It has that feeling of just going waba right up here, so I'm not probably going to play anything. This stuff's a bunch of garbage. Throwing a dart at the dartboard at this point. Yep, there'll always be patience. I mean, I had what? 52%, 20%, 20%, 18%. That was my 4 plays. So there will always be opportunities. You know, for a week we were killing it, and now this week is just boring. The good thing is I haven't lost any money. I'm still up 4. I'm 4 for 4 this week. I'll take it. I have no qualms at all about not trading this crap yesterday and today. Right in the middle of the range. Let's see if we can reverse. Win is a win. There you go. That's learning. Veteran was selling some 3 calls based off of Luca. I love it. I love it. And here it goes dumping. Here it goes dumping. Look at that. Oof. Not much, though. Not much. Keep on going. Keep it going. I'm not even holding any position. I want this thing to dump. So the Q's rejected again. But SPY popped through the 34, which is not good for my thing. But yeah. Q's did it that. Can't watch all that. What's it want to do? What does it want to do? XLF doing the W, trying to spell something. I love it. Veteran getting after Luke. I love it. I love it. Nice. Luca just made $200. Good stuff. Beautiful. More than I made today. At least in my trading account. Yeah, I feel you, Dustin. I feel you. It's not a W, but a butt. I'm about to, Chris. I'm about to. Made $0, but kept all my gains. That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. It's that time of day. I got to get off here, run down to the school, and grab Grab to get it, man. Grab the kids. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you being out here, hanging out for all this nonsense. Very, very boring day. Hopefully we can have a little bit better day tomorrow to make a little money. Make some plays, make a little money. Finish the week strong. So anyway, thanks for being here. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Join the Discord. Go have some fun. We got a lot of people, a lot of talking, and a lot of learning to do. So anyway, I'm Options Millionaire. Thanks for being here. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning bright and early, 9:30 Eastern time. Let's make some money. Have a good rest of the day. I'm out. See ya.